journey ahead will reveal what you stand for.
The creators of PS5 games are going to welcome this new generation console with full hands. At launch, PS5 games had a better start than their competitors and were able to impress the PlayStation 5 console audience. In this article, we are going to introduce the best PS5 games. Number 10, the Callisto Protocol. The Callisto Protocol is an upcoming third-person survival horror game scheduled for release in 2022. The game is being developed by Striking Distance Studios, founded by Glenn Schofield, who had previously co-created the Dead Space series. The game is set in the same narrative universe as PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds, though set several centuries in its future. The Callisto Protocol is set in the PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds PUBG universe, 5 taking place in 2320 at a prison colony called Black Iron, operated by the United Jupiter Company, and located on Jupiter's moon Callisto. The player takes the role of a prisoner held at Black Iron, finding themselves in the midst of an alien invasion that appears to have been engineered by the prison's warden. Number 9, LEGO Star Wars: The Skywalker Saga. LEGO Star Wars: The Skywalker Saga is an upcoming LEGO-themed action-adventure game developed by Traveller's Tales and published by Warner Bros. Interactive Entertainment. It will be the 6th entry in TT Games' LEGO Star Wars series of video games and the successor to LEGO Star Wars: The Force Awakens. The game will adapt all 9 entries in the Skywalker Saga series of films. The game is set to be released in early 2022 for Microsoft Windows, Nintendo Switch, PlayStation 4, PlayStation 5, Xbox One, and Xbox Series X. Unlike most LEGO video games in which players had to advance through the story in a linear order, players can choose to start the game from any of the 9 Skywalker Saga episodes and complete them in any order they wish. Each episode will have 5 story missions, making a total of 45 levels, contrasting from 6 levels per episode in previous games. Combat has been revamped from previous titles, such as lightsaber wielders now using a variety of combos with light attacks, heavy attacks, and force moves, and blaster characters having an over-the-shoulder camera angle featured in many third-person shooter games. The game features 300 playable characters. Avatar: Frontiers of Pandora is an upcoming open-world action-adventure video game based on James Cameron's Avatar film series. The game is being developed by Massive Entertainment and will be published by Ubisoft for Microsoft Windows, PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X, Amazon Luna and Stadia in 2022. Number 7, Ghostwire: Tokyo.
You see things others can't.
Ghostwire: Tokyo is an upcoming action-adventure game developed by Tango Gameworks and published by Bethesda Softworks. The game is set to be released worldwide in 2022 for Microsoft Windows and is a timed console exclusive for PlayStation 5. Ghostwire: Tokyo is an action-adventure video game played from a first-person perspective. The player can use various psychic and paranormal abilities to defeat the ghosts and spirits haunting Tokyo. Combat director Shinichiro Hara described the combat as karate meets magic, as the player character utilizes hand movements inspired by Kujikiri hand gestures to cast spells. When an enemy loses most of their health, its core is exposed and the player can use takedown moves to destroy it, defeating the spirit. Number 6, Gran Turismo 7. Gran Turismo 7 is an upcoming racing video game developed by Polyphony Digital and published by Sony Interactive Entertainment. The game will be the 8th mainline installment in the Gran Turismo series. The game was announced on June 11, 2020 at the PlayStation 5 reveal event and is expected to be released on March 4, 2022 for PlayStation 4 and PlayStation 5, making it the first multi-console installment in the series. Number 5, Forspoken. Forspoken is an upcoming action role-playing video game in development by Luminous Productions, a part of Square Enix. It is to be released in spring of 2022 for Microsoft Windows and PlayStation 5. Forspoken is an emerging action role-playing video game developed by Lumines Productions, a subsidiary of Square Enix. The game is scheduled to be released in 2022 for Microsoft Windows and PlayStation 5. The protagonist of Free Holland, played by British actress Ella Balinska, is a young woman who uses magical powers to survive in an imaginary world. Other characters include Fry's companions such as Koff, Jonathan Cake, Tantala, Janina Gavankar, Johadi Archivist, Kayla Stell, and Auden, Monica Barbara. According to the director of Taxi Aramaki game, the game process focuses on the speed and smoothness of passing and traversing on the ground and uneven surfaces.
Every corridor, every portrait, every stone in this
Hogwarts Legacy is an upcoming open-world, action role-playing video game set in the late 1800s in the wizarding world, being developed by Avalanche Software and published by Warner Bros. Interactive Entertainment under its Portkey Games label. The game will be released for Microsoft Windows, PlayStation 4, PlayStation 5, Xbox One, and Xbox Series X in 2022. Number 3, Elden Ring. Elden Ring is an upcoming action role-playing game developed by From Software and published by Bandai Namco Entertainment. The game is a collaborative effort between game director Hidetaka Miyazaki and fantasy novelist George R.R. Martin, and is scheduled to be released for Microsoft Windows, PlayStation 4, PlayStation 5, Xbox One, and Xbox Series X on February 25, 2022. Number 2, God of War, Ragnarok.
Harness it. Let it serve you.
God of War Ragnarok is an upcoming action-adventure game developed by Santa Monica Studio and will be published by Sony Interactive Entertainment, SI. It is scheduled to be released in 2022 for the PlayStation 4, PS4, and PlayStation 5, PS5. It will be the 9th installment in the God of War series, the 9th chronologically, and a sequel to 2018's God of War. Loosely based on Norse mythology, the game will be set in ancient Norway and feature series protagonists Kratos and his teenage son Atreus. Serving as the finale to the Norse era of the series, the game will cover Ragnarok, a series of events that bring about the end of days and depicts the deaths of the Norse gods, which was foretold to happen in the previous game after Kratos killed the Aesir god Baldur. Number 1, Horizon Forbidden West. Horizon Forbidden West is an upcoming action role-playing game developed by Guerrilla Games and published by Sony Interactive Entertainment. It is set to be released on the 18th of February 2022 for the PlayStation 4 and PlayStation 5. A sequel to Horizon Zero Dawn 2017, it features an open world in a post-apocalyptic western United States.